Hi, this video is an introduction to a new program we have here at National Trail High School called e-Hallpass. It was brought to us by a couple of teachers on the BLT that went to OETC this year. This is the teacher training for e-Hallpass, and it's intended to be a streamlining of all the training that's available on e-Hallpass. So first of all, what is e-Hallpass? It's a system we're all going to use, students and teachers alike, to do passes or hall passes anytime a student leaves your classroom for any student going anywhere in the school. So why are we doing e-Hallpass? e-Hallpass allows teachers to track where students are signing out to, how often they're signing out. It allows administration to block too many students being in the bathroom at one time, students who have conflicts being at the bathroom at one time. It allows teachers and administrators to see if you're a fourth block teacher and somebody requests a hall pass, you can see they've already done a hall pass 4 times today. Obviously they're using hall passes just to get out of the class. Once you take a look at it, you'll see that most of the work is done by the student. As a teacher, we just approve or disapprove the pass depending on what's going on in our classroom. We're going to look at the videos that they have. First of all, this is linked on Aubrey. Also, you can just go to e-Hallpass and you'll see that the logon is really simple. You're just going to log on using your school Google account. So you just hit the Google logon, and I'm assuming you're already logged on to your school account. So then you'll see that you'll go right into the e-Hallpass page. This main landing page that you see is the one that you're going to be on 95% of the time. There is a tab here for training that you can see. There are slideshows and videos. In fact, there's over 30 videos in here that you can go and look at for different training. The intent of this video is to show you the most important parts of those so that you've got an idea of all what's going on in one place. You can always go back to those training videos to get more ideas, more in depth, to see what other options e-Hallpass has other than those basic starter ones that I'm going to go over today for you. So, first of all, let's go to the basics of e-Hallpass and take a look at their video now.
Welcome to e-Hallpass. In general, the dashboard is the same for all non-student users. There are a few minor differences for admin and/or staff role users, which we will try to point out in this video. Once you log into e-Hallpass, you will be taken to the main dashboard screen shown here. The dashboard is the top option on the main navigation menu on the left. It is the main screen that you will use to monitor, approve, and search for today's passes. If we look at the top section of the dashboard, you'll find statistics that may be helpful in getting a quick view of what's going on with your passes or passes in your building. The numbers in the My Passes section show how many active passes you currently have over how many passes you've had today. The Building Passes section shows how many active passes there are currently in the whole building over the total number done today. There is also an active pass limit indicator, which shows if a limit has been set by an admin for how many active passes can be taking place at the same time throughout the whole building. If there is a dash here instead of a number, there is no active pass limit set for your school. The system defaults to showing you the main dashboard for the current day. You can also click on the Appointment Pass dashboard to see details regarding any appointments you may have scheduled or that have been scheduled for your students. In the next section, there are options to manipulate the pass information you see on your main dashboard and possibly also auto pass settings. Here you can pause your dashboard from dynamically updating. This might be helpful if you need to sort or search the passes or just look at the details of a pass. Next, there is a toggle button between Only My Active and All Active Passes. This allows you to see all active passes in the building on your dashboard or narrow it down to only your active passes. Additionally, there may be times that you want to check the Include Ended Passes box, which means you would then see ended passes, either all or just your ended passes, depending on how you have the toggle set. I'd also like to point out the Advanced Search feature. When you click this button, your screen expands and provides you with the ability to search today's passes by student, teacher, or room. The search results will be shown on the dashboard screen. Notice the dashboard updates are paused. You can click Resume Update and clear search to get back to the normal dashboard. You can also minimize this section when you're not using it. Let's review the pass information on the dashboard screen. There are different colored passes and pass types that you will see on your dashboard. There is a legend and a key at the bottom of the screen that defines these. A white pass is a pass that is awaiting approval from a teacher or staff member. The amount of time will be set by your school. Here the pass will wait for 5 minutes to be approved. After that, the student would need to initiate a new pass. A green pass is active. If the pass turns yellow, it remains active but means the pass has exceeded the first timing threshold and is a long-running pass. The yellow color is designed to draw your attention to the pass in case it's something to follow up on. The next threshold is the system-ended pass. When the pass has run for this set amount of time, the system will automatically end the pass. This pass will show in the red-orange color. There are also extended passes that your school might have set up. These are to certain locations that typically take more time than allowed for the normal passes. An example might be the nurse's office. And the last color is gray, which is for an ended pass. Let's look at the details of the passes that show on the dashboard. The first column will show you if the pass is a flagged pass or has exceeded the set thresholds. Then you will have the total time for the pass, some with edit buttons, if you have access to edit the pass times. There may be cases where you want to correct the timing on a pass you interacted with, which is what the edit button is for. Then we have the first and last name of the student. This is also where the number of passes a student has done for the day will show on passes awaiting approval and active passes. Notice you can sort each column on the dashboard using the arrows to the right. Here we have the out time and in time columns. If someone other than the expected person approved the pass, their name will show in red here. Then the type of pass and the status or comments field. For any pass, you can enter comments on the pass from the student device or from your dashboard. Simply click the blue hyperlink here to get the comment window. On the dashboard, you can also add comments to ended passes.
Like I said before, really this is student driven. Students create most of the passes and then we as teachers approve them. So let's look at how a student creates a pass.
We are looking at the student e-Hallpass screen on the left and the teacher's e-Hallpass dashboard on the right. The process starts by the student creating a pass. The student indicates "Where are you?" by searching for the teacher or location or selecting a favorite icon. Then the student selects "Where do you want to go?" Again by either searching for the destination teacher or location or by selecting a favorite. The student might be required or requested to enter a reason for the pass in this box. The student then selects the Create Pass button. At this point, the pass shows in red on the student screen. The pass shows up on the teacher's dashboard in white, which means it is awaiting approval. The school will determine how long a pass will sit in the awaiting approval status. The teacher has the option to approve or cancel the pass from their e-Hallpass dashboard or from the student's device. Here we will approve the pass from the teacher's dashboard by clicking the Approve button. Now the pass will change to green for both the teacher and student, and the clock starts on the pass. When the student returns to the room or arrives at the destination, the appropriate teacher or adult can approve or end the pass, either on their e-Hallpass dashboard or on the student's device. Let's look at another example, where a student is leaving one teacher to go to another teacher and make up a test. In this example, the original teacher is expecting the student to return within the period. The student will create the pass and enter a reason. I'd like to point out here that a teacher can see how many passes the student has already done for the day here in the circle, both on the student device and the teacher's dashboard. If you click on the circle, you will see the details of those passes. This may be helpful if you suspect the student is abusing the use of hall passes. When the pass has been approved and activated, the student will leave and go to the teacher's room, Ms. Lowe in this example. Upon arrival, Ms. Lowe will approve or pin the student into the classroom. You'll notice that she has three options: arrived, in and out, or end and keep. Since our student is returning to the original teacher, Ms. Keffer, we'll click arrived in this case, which keeps the pass active. When the student is done making up the test, Ms. Lowe can click returning to send the student back to Ms. Keffer. This documents the time the student leaves, and if Ms. Keffer is watching the e-Hallpass dashboard, she will see that the student is on his or her way back to the classroom. When the student arrives back to the classroom, she can pin the student back in or end the pass on the dashboard. The details and times are documented on the pass and remain available in e-Hallpass for reporting purposes.
Okay, so we've got a basic idea now. Student puts in the pass, requests the pass. They're putting it in the system, but they don't get to go because it's there. You saw that they're basically in red. They're on a stop sign until you pick up your phone or use your PC or use an iPad. Any internet device that you've signed into e-Hallpass will work. And then basically they're just going to say, hey, Mr. Poole, I need to go to the bathroom. I've already put it in the system. And I will just grab my phone, see the little green button, and say approve. You can go to the bathroom, or disapprove. Hey, wait until we're done, and then you can ask again once we're done with whatever section we're going over. And just so you know, also this system lets us set up limits per day or per week or per month or per quarter. That's going to be decided by the BLT. You can always see how many they've used any day. But the limits per quarter, the students will see every time they go in. In the case of limits, like if we set a limit to the bathroom of there only 4 people can use the men's bathroom upstairs at the same time, so it would make sense that we would limit it 4 so that they never go down there and wait. If it doesn't let them create the pass, it means it's full, or it means that administration is setting up something that student A can never be in the bathroom with student B. There's also a limit that the BLT can set to say how many students can be out of rooms at the same time. Maybe the bathroom limit is 3 and 3 and 3 and 3, but they've decided, you know what, no more than 6 kids can be roaming the hall at a time. It's an arbitrary number. I don't know what they're going to set. In that case, once that many passes are out, nobody else leaves the classrooms until those people return to their classrooms, which is why it's important to check people back in. So that's the regular pass. The proxy pass is one that we set up as a teacher that doesn't look at any of those limits because we're saying, hey, I need the student to go here now. It overrides any limits per day. It's basically an alternative.
Welcome to e-Hallpass. We're currently logged in as a student, and in this short video we're going to look at Proxy Pass. Proxy Pass is used when students have used up all their passes for the day when they've been set to a pass limit. This student had 2 passes per day and they've used up all their passes and they need to see the nurse. So the teacher is going to go ahead and create a pass for the student to go see the nurse, and they're going to hit submit. When they do that, you can see on the student's device it will appear to go to pass. We're going to click on that go to pass. And in this case, we have a green activated pass.
Okay, this is intended to have been really an abbreviation of all those videos. I cut just some of the pieces out of some of the videos. The first video introduction is 8 minutes long in itself. And I wanted you to know how to do those things we're going to do. All these other videos here are there for you to be able to do follow-up training on. If you're not sure, you can obviously watch this one again, or watch that whole one so that you get even more information than I just showed you in this introductory video on the e-Hallpass system. If you don't have a internet capable phone and you'd like to get an iPad, all you have to do is ask me if that's what you think you're going to use primarily, or use your PC, whatever works out best for you. We're really trying to make this easiest for the teachers to be able to do. Thanks.